I got sorry about that, man. Wasn't showing us live, but we live. We back with the wild card week. I had to do a little research to find out why we didn't win the division. And from what they told me, one, it goes based off head to head, so record. Being that me and Motek has the same record, the next two aren't going to matter. So the second option is the best one-loss tie percentage in games played within the conference. And then best one-loss tie percentage in common games, minimum of 4. Me and Motek both had the same percentages in both of those. So the only thing that it comes down to is the strength of victory, strength of schedule, which I guess that's where it lies at. So I guess he had a stronger or a more harder schedule than we did, I guess. So I guess that's what it came down to, because the sixth option is what I was getting at. The best combined ranking among conference teams in points scored and points allowed. And we had way more points scored than Motac. I don't think we had the most or least amount of points allowed, but we definitely had the most points scored. But I guess it came down to strength of opponents. So good stuff to that. A couple things before we start. Yearly awards. Malik Willis did in fact win MVP. I was a little scared, being that he threw the 22 interceptions, but he still got it. But him and Joe Burrow was battling all season back and forth. Coach of the Year, Motek left this out. We did win Coach of the Year. I don't know how, but they gave it to us. I don't know if it's because Motek's loss came after my second loss, but I would definitely take that. NFC, Calvin Ridley won Offensive Player of the Year. The man balled out. At times, I wasn't even trying to force feed him or nothing. The man was just getting open. The only guy getting open until the end where Quiz started coming alive. Defensive rookie Shaquille Leonard. I do not agree with this at all. If anything, I would take Aaron Donald. He was more of an impact, in my opinion, than Shaquille Leonard was. Shaquille Leonard came in free half the time. And I don't care about no speed rusher or none of that. The man was just flying past people because of a blitz. The left tackle was picking up on whoever the lineman was, leaving him wide open to come in free. So I don't really give that man a whole lot of credit. I'm gonna leave it at that. And I feel like we was robbed a lot on defense. Myles Garrett was the only one on defense for Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like a lot of our guys balled out that wasn't on here. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Malik Willis ended up winning it. Wan'Dale Robinson was actually, he was able to come and get that. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We was robbed. We was definitely robbed. Trayvon Walker had 12 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, 2 picks, 2 deflections, no touchdowns, or none of that. Arnold Ebiketie had 24 tackles for loss, 14 sacks. Didn't have no picks, but this man played way better than Trayvon Walker. I can go down the list. A reason why my guy should have won it over this guy. Sauce. Literally, 10 picks, 10 or 11 deflections. Way better than Trayvon's season. Troy Anderson. 110 tackles as a user. If y'all have played Madden, y'all know how hard it is to get 100 tackles in a league with a user. So the fact that man Troy Anderson did that, had 2.5 sacks, 2 picks, touchdowns, and all that, Troy should have had that. But I'm not gonna sit here and go down the list. But just know, defensive rating, I was robbed for sure. Best quarterback Malik Willis. Well deserved. Like I said, next year we just have to focus on fixing the turnovers. But he's gonna be great. Best running back. Glad to see Tyler up here. I am a Falcons fan at the end of the day, so got a lot of respect for the Falcons players on both sides, whether it's Motac or across the league. So good stuff here. We don't really run the ball like that. Calvin Ridley, best receiver. Well deserved again. I spoke at it on Offense Player of the Year, but like I said, Quez started to come alive the second half of the season, and he snuck up to 3, so I'm surprised about that one. Best O-line, Quentin Nelson. I was flaming this man at first, but after looking at the stats, this man deserved it. Man didn't let up no sacks. Chris Landstorm let up a sack. They finally got my boy Connor up here, but they still disrespecting him. I feel like he should be number 2. We're going to check the stats in a minute. Best D lineman, Aaron Donald. Can't say nothing, well deserved. Miles Garrett started to heat up at the end of the season, but it was too late. Von Miller is another my guy, so good stuff to him. Best linebacker. I'm skipping past this. You already know how I feel. But it's, again, good to see an actual middle linebacker in this conversation, because this best linebacker is straight for sacks. That's all it is. So good to see Troy Anderson up here. Sauce Gardner, best DB. Yeah, he had to fight for it, but we got it. Mr. Roblox, what's up, man? Welcome back. Best kicker, Graham Gano. Good stuff. I missed field goals early on in the season, so good stuff. Alright, so now let's take a look at some stats real quick. Malik Willis, 5,700 yards rushing, not rushing, passing. 64 touchdowns, 22 interceptions. I want to fix that next season. He got sacked 22 times. Rushing the ball on the ground, he had 456 yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 fumbles. Got to clean that up. Brian Robertson, 319, averaged 4 yards a carry, which is actually not bad. 5 touchdowns. Mark Ingram, 134 yards, 5 yards a carry, no touchdowns. Receiving, Calvin Ridley, you might as well say 2,200 yards, 31 touchdowns. Quiz, 1,200, 14 touchdowns. Jelani, 1,200, 8 touchdowns. Julio only had 439 yards receiving, but he had 8 touchdowns. But here go the stats. This man Connor, 16 games played. Okay, he missed a game, so that's probably why. He missed one game. If he would have played that one game, didn't have a sack, he would have won that award. But just take it. Quentin, 648, one game, missed. Hold on now. Alright, he made more downs played, because I think that's how this award works. Like, the most downs played with no sacks, you win it. So good stuff to Quentin, but just know Connor's right there with him. And again, we just went over all that, so I'm not about to get into all of this. Let's get into press conference. I'm gonna come back later. Alright, that's cool, Mr. Roblox. Coach, you're going up against the Packers this week. They have been playing great football lately. Can you end their win streak? Should I insult them? Should I be confident? I'm gonna be confident. I don't want to tick them off and then they get plus 20 break tackle, catching, throw power, and all that. I feel pretty good. They looked unbeatable the last few weeks, but we have a locker room full of guys ready to step up to the challenge. The Packers are playing well, and all players will have plus 10 break tackle, play rec, and tackle. And vote of confidence, we will have the same thing. All right, man, have a good one. Beat the Packers to steal their momentum. Okay. Weekly strategy. They want us to defend the deep pass. We in the playoffs, baby. It's all about running, so we're gonna watch that outside. Full pass. Let's go. Let's see. Fred Warner, Carlton Davis. We'll run inside. I don't remember who's on the D line, but we're gonna run it inside on them. Alright, all this looks good. Allow less than 2. We're gonna try to allow less than 10. It's gonna be tough, but I want a challenge. 400, I don't think so. We'll go 300. That's more reasonable. Win the turnover battle, we can do that for sure. Alright, let's see. No injuries, please. Troy Anderson is out. Come on. High ankle sprain. He's a big part of the defense. Kobe Dean, he's going to have to step up. Offensively, no injuries. Okay. Dang, Troy. CJ. Give him hybrid. +2 awareness, man coverage, strength, and tackle. What's his man coverage? It's now 90. Okay. Do whatever, dude. And then you can do whatever. Alright, guys, here we go, man. First playoff appearance in this league. I didn't want to be a wild card, but it is what it is. They wearing that. We wearing that. Give me the other pants, though. Give me the blue pants. Let me see who they got again. Fred Warner, Joey Bosa, Kelsey, Bakhtiari. Okay. We should be alright. Should definitely be alright. Playing away.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Packers on Monday night.
Gino.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid rain. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
Just lock in, man. That's how you should show the stats for the returning game before you kicked off. We need to bring that back for sure. Going 6 miles against us. Alright, the Bengals going on to the next round.
And off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And no
Arizona did make the playoffs, and they go into the next round.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia.
33-16, 4,300 yards. That's not a bad season. It's a solid season.
Touchdown passes, and he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Oh, okay. That's what he said. Okay. I'm going to hold him to that. That's good right here. I guess Kurt's playing right now. Okay. Watch underneath.
Smith going to go to the air first play.
Let's go.
Hit as he throws
Myles Garrett.
Incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Gino down to throw. He completes that.
I'll take that. Good job, Woolen.
And he's taken down, but able
Garrett
to
Wilson.
across the 35.
It's a nice matchup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Smith.
Nice.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson.
Dang.
And they've got it well.
Yeah, CJ. Oh, no, I didn't see that. Sauce.
Before it's all said and done. So on the other
Let's flip
side of the
this.
field now, it's 1st
They're going
and
to be
10.
better in America
As
than
they've
the
got
Kobe
things rolling
is.
on this drive. They'll fake it. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Dang.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't
I don't like that
connect.
matchup with Hardman on Cam. I do not like that at all.
Throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
They'll run for the first
Good job,
time.
Kobe.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. To throw is Smith. Finding Hardman.
You can have that. I won't give him up that big play
And
again.
he'll be taken down well before the first at about the
Las Vegas beat
36-yard line.
Jacksonville. Okay.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Oh, he missed it.
And that is no good.
Let's go.
And this will remain a scoreless
He
game.
shanked it.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The
That's
ones
good
that we're gonna
momentum for
magnify.
us.
Usually those happen in the
Come on,
second
Brian.
half
Let's go
or
on
later in
ahead
the
and
game.
get up this middle.
This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And
Is it
nothing
3
much
yards? 2 yards?
materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's second and
Weird
8.
play.
To throw, here's Willis. Man open, that's Calvin.
Good job, Calvin.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. Now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the
Good job.
second
We're not
round.
fumble
It's
that
certainly a
thing.
tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to
Nice.
say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it,
Yes.
partner, no matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel
Sure do.
good for everyone associated
It
with this
does
team.
feel good to know we got our quarterback and we set. That feels amazing.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram.
Good job, Mark.
Hold on here, because
Green
on
Bay.
that last run, it looks like we have a player
Jermaine
who was
Pratt.
shaken up.
Pratt.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's
Look
first
open.
and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Good catch,
This is
Calvin.
caught.
Let's go. I should have jumped in the crowd.
Philadelphia. Calvin Ridley, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Surprised he
Charles,
held on to
every
that.
time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy.
Who was
their
on that
future
Bengals
at
team? Is
quarterback.
that
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season.
Can't
You're
remember,
right
is
about
it?
the bright future as well, and by
Josh
association,
Allen's on the
the
Ravens.
bright future for the franchise too.
Tucker now to kick it
Can't
away
remember.
following the touchdown.
Davis Mills. Christian
Khalil
McCaffrey.
Herbert to return
Hollywood.
from his end zone.
That team really won
Hindsight probably should have taken
against
it
Josh
easy.
Allen.
He only gets this out to the 16-yard
Okay.
line. The Packers offense
I
here
guess.
coming back out for their second drive. Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early
Good
in the
block.
game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes
Good,
entirely
Cam.
out of, running your
That's
kicker
great
back
block.
out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
On first down, Smith. And that is
Out of bounds.
on the right sideline,
Way to
but
push
out
him
of
out,
bounds,
Tariq.
says the line judge. The throw took him a little
What's
too
up?
far in second down. They'll run with Hunt on
Good ball
second
carry
down.
vision.
They juked him. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made just shy.
Oh,
of the
this is
40.
why I think Troy.
Right there, and this is a man who's
Troy would have blew that up.
season, so you know he's going to get his chances.
On first down, it's Smith. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
Watch that toss. Alright, they didn't want to do nothing.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's just the playoffs, man. I ain't got to worry about trying to be too
Back for the
fancy.
second
We just
quarter
got to do
in
what we need to
Green
do to
Bay. It's
win.
the Packers in possession of the football.
We scored 7
As they've
points
got
the
a
whole
second
game,
and
man. I'm
4th
cool
down.
with it.
They run right side with
Good job, Quentin. There we go. Green Bay. Pete.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout.
I want to say that's this. Oh, that's this side. That Bicchetti should eat.
9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Smith. Swings this out.
Yeah, CJ.
And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle as they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. Here's Aaron Sipas now.
Sipas. Never heard that man before.
And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a
team has trouble blocking.
Opportunity there maybe to pin
I like the sound of that.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead. Of course they will.
Oh, let's go, Mark. Just take off then, baby. That's why you need that veteran running back. This man slow. Man got tired. Good job, Mark. Now let's kill him with this read option. That's going to kill him.
Season success into the playoffs. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down.
They watching that man.
And he'll fight his way down.
He's watching him.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous.
Should be good now. They is literally sitting on this man.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down and 8. In search of 8 yards.
I guess they said that man running back's going to kill us.
On third down, it's Willis.
Hit the out of bounds. Take my field goal.
He just throws it away, and that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. Tucker's kick is good.
Look good, man. Got to play smart.
Their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
Definitely returning that one.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
All right, let's go, Gino. Keep throwing that thing. I like the way you playing.
They take the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. To begin the drive,
Miles carried, boy.
And he is met in his
stuff. Good job, N'Kobe.
In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker N'Kobe Dean, an outstanding play. On 2nd and 12, Smith.
Oh, Cam. Okay, Cam.
Picked off by Cameron Sutton.
All right. I see you, Cam. Man, all over that.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of
the
season.
Just jump the heck out of that thing.
Snagging a big takeaway, but here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
Look a little glitchy, but it's all good though.
It had to get a big performance from this unit, and to this point, they've delivered. Defense is playing immaculate right now.
Tucker able to connect on the extra
Another Green Bay player hurt. There's 3 of them.
Score 17-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. This offense back out and set. Come
on, Gino.
Next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And this will be a gain of 5.
Kareem got some good ball carrying vision. I'm trying to shoot through the gap. That man going the opposite way every time.
Throwing now is Gino.
Out of bounds.
Taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Smith.
Straight out of bounds.
Just get rid of it. Problems on third
terrible.
down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
Who lost Vegas guy? Tom Brady, 4 touchdowns.
Down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the
Seattle won.
taking over 1st and 10.
Ooh, they beat the Rams.
Now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too
Jackson.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't.
Good job, Malik. Way to cut it back up.
But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
What the heck? That's not what I did.
when you can get them, not easily done.
2 minutes
I'll
to
take
play
that 2
here in
minutes.
this first
That is
half
not
of
what
the
I did.
NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram.
Super Bowl in Atlanta.
For him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ingram again, a first down carry. We'll get this to about
This man Mark Ingram doing all right.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any steps.
Oh, Jelani.
Get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. 1st and 10, Willis. He completes it to
Julio. Oh, take off, Julio. Just like you did in real life against Green Bay. Let's go.
Philadelphia.
Come out of here, man. The veteran players is showing up today. I don't know how he got through both of them, but I'll take it.
I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we?
That's
both?
the exact same thing he did in real life, just on the opposite side.
We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving.
Kind of glad we made the wild card. It gives us confidence going into the rest of the playoffs. Let's go. Oh man, kick it to him so he can return it, man. I want to hit him.
Following the touchdown.
Come on, Davis.
Take it in at the 3.
There we go, Davis.
Past the 20 to the 22.
Gerard, I think his name is.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive.
What's underneath?
They need them right now because they're trailing.
Press up.
This is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
Y'all over all that. Ooh, Jalen, jump up. He ain't got no good tone coverage, so I'll take it.
String a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith toward the sideline, and that is
Come on, Gino. When are you going to throw the ball?
out of bounds. Smith on 3rd down.
Good job, Tariq.
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
Gotta match him up by speed, baby. Come on, man. I'm out here scheming up.
And that's a late round pick right there.
Everybody locked up because they by speed.
Day 3 corners. They end up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late score
Good job.
together.
Jelani.
Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds.
I don't think y'all want to press unless that safety help him, and he's not. And he's not. Let's go, man. No way. No way. Wow.
That is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Great freaking pass. Great catch.
That's complete to Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now.
Can't believe he just dropped that. Good though, we bounced that.
Red zone now. They'll look to throw.
Ooh, he played the yellow.
He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
this stuff. Seen it too late. Man, creep down on me.
Seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith.
Give me that right back, man. Get up, Sauce. Oh.
Gardner picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
They're right back.
They're trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception and their opponents.
Let that safety drop down again. It's over.
Yeah, they had
I didn't think so.
there and they weren't able to capitalize on.
And now this is intercepted.
What is that? Let's look at this. What is this? I'm pressing triangle, guys. I am pressing triangle. This man is way taller than this man. All you gotta do is jump up and catch the ball.
To get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it.
Good job, Miles.
Go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball.
Go halftime. Not playing great.
And get on out and talk about it.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, once again, thank you. What a 3 days it
So
has
Arizona
been.
won,
Just
so
one more
Arizona will be
football
playing
remains
Motec.
on this Monday
And then
night
I'll be
in
playing
Super
Seattle.
Wildcard Weekend. Time now for a look at the next gen.
So that's good to know I don't have to play Motec week 2 or the divisional round. That's good to know. So Motec, you in here, you'll be playing against Arizona and the defensive rookie of the year, Trayvon Walker.
And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
That halftime was a little better than the regular season. Just a little bit.
In their respective locker rooms to find out who advances to the divisional round. Let's get you back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
No time.
He'll be stopped right around
Like
where
that.
he would have been had he gone down to a knee.
Keep feeding that thing to Mark Ingram. Well, let's get Brian involved. Get him involved a little bit.
Begin their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin.
Good job, Brian. 10 yards.
Yeah, this score is a surprise.
And Connor gets hurt.
At home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to?
Nobody on this side, man. Just watch this man right here.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Good blocks.
Trucks over it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Brian.
They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Get off me.
He'll get into the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's
Dang it, I didn't want to keep him in.
Gets him to 2nd and 4. A nice run right there. And
it's all good.
This time of year
I
about
trade.
certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year.
Let's do this. And then see if Calvin get open.
Backs and receivers than is our quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the
NFL
is in the regular
the
season,
patience. Good job, O-line.
Speed when you turn the pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
They'll run with Robinson.
Get around there.
He takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops.
They're cheating with this man Joey right there. Cheating with that man all the way out there.
And he'll be stopped just outside the
Roy
5 at the
Lopez.
6. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
3rd down.
Medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 3rd and goal, Willis. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins from 6 yards away. And the Eagles
I gotta play against Lamar Jackson.
They lead big here on the road.
Who they running back? D. Harris, Larry Chenot. I think that's how you pronounce that. Okay. I don't think I play Seattle.
Tucker now
Now Lamar Jackson is going to be a problem. Let's not think ahead. Let's think about what we got right here.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20.
More defense. Y'all playing great. Keep going.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession.
It's not a good sign, but we're good.
You know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game.
Good job, CJ. The pursuit.
25-point lead late.
Bro, why I gotta bring that up, man?
But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom
You
line,
didn't know what they be doing, man. I might have to say nothing about that.
Is an empty one.
From the 44, Smith. He'll leave it for Hunt.
Good job, CJ.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd.
Watch underneath, because that's all he doing.
Now Smith. Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. Now Gino.
Good job, CJ, all over that.
It's Wilson. And he gets this
Man, that's 5 yards. Man.
Good for a gain of 5. Handoff up the middle.
Dang, good job, Jalen. Let's flip because Evan Kelly's ain't doing nothing over there. Looking on this side, see if he can do anything on that side.
And not allowing any lanes to open up.
Gino down to throw.
There we go. Switch it up a little bit. Good job, Quentin. Gotta go for it, right? No.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. Back now at Lambeau, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Ooh, if I could have broke that and hit that outside, man, would have been gone. Alright, we might do the read out finally.
And it's looking like they are going to get the victory here, and it will not be.
That must have been their game plan to watch Malik.
Remember the disappointment of 12 months ago, and they're trying to erase that memory right now. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone.
Good job, Brian. He's a little bit faster. He would have been gone.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it.
Alright, there he is on Malik.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. 2nd down, here's Willis.
I seen that drop coming. Jones in there too long.
It's 3rd down. The Eagles. This is 3rd and 14. And he gets this over to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is away and a very
great punt.
Angled for the sidelines.
Well, it looked like that. Dang,
Green Bay's offense ready to
it was gonna go out a little bit far.
Wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And
That's
they are,
sweep.
to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Smith's throw here
CJ.
taken in by Knox. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Smith.
Oh,
And his
you got
throw's
Tariq.
going to be incomplete. KJ Hamler, the
Total
intended
offense ranked
receiver,
10. We
is
only had them to 191 yards so far. That's what's up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Smith.
Nice pass.
Sideline, did he keep
I
his
seen he
feet
ran
in
the
bounds?
heck out of
They
that
say
route.
yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. Smith on 1st down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch.
Come on, Gino, you gotta throw it down the field, man. We're running out of time, man. You can't keep throwing to the sideline.
Throwing again is Smith.
Sag, Jalen Phillips.
And down he goes.
Still.
The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Phillips from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
He'll go up top here for him.
You gonna try to sauce out of all people? Come on now, don't do that. You had all them people in the middle are wide open. You didn't even throw it. But you want to throw it at the best DB in the whole league.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's
1,
intercepted.
2.
And we've often seen teams go into the
Nice.
prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it.
Oh, look at the middle. It's wide open.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Now watch this man right here.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll get maybe
Man,
a
that's on me.
couple before he's taken
Tried
down.
to
As
squeeze
that
through
will
the hole.
take
Couldn't
us
get through there.
to the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now.
There we go. Let me mark Ingram.
First down to help salt this one away. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings
Mark,
us up
man.
to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Well, he got no outsiders. Flip that. Definitely not running at him.
They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no
Trying to
comeback
get him
lane
100.
to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Down.
Robinson up the middle. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well to football now.
Can I flip a read option? Oh. It is though.
On 3rd down, here's an option play left. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is
Man, that should be game.
Here's A.J. Cole now. They'll boot it away from about
Not
his
kick it
35.
for fun.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Dang, I tried to get in front of it.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Might have given me a pick.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive.
Pick or a
underway.
sack. I'll take either one.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Pick or a sack. I'll take either one. Good job, Tariq.
Another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher.
Good balance attack. 187 yards pass, 167 yards rushing. Made Geno throw 5 interceptions. Malik Willis, 9 for 14, 187 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Geno with a rating of 22. 98 yards, 0 touchdowns, 5 picks. Rushing, Brian Robinson, 11 carries, 66 yards, average 6 yards a carry. Kareem Hunt was probably the only thing on offense they had. He had 51 yards, 5 yards a carry. Mark Ingram, a good veteran presence, has been in the playoffs before. I want to say he won the Super Bowl when he was on the Saints, I think. Came in 9 carries, 95 yards, 10.5 yards a carry. Malik Willis, they was all over him. He couldn't really do nothing. So good stuff to their game plan. Receiving, Quez Watkins, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Julio had 1 catch, 46 yards, 1 touchdown. Jelani, 45. Calvin, they was locking up pretty much. He had that 1 drop that should have been a touchdown, but it is what it is. Blocking, Connor had 2 pancakes before the man got hurt. The man was balling. David Bakhtiari had a pancake, and Jason Kelsey had a pancake. Morgan Moses led up the sack. Defensively, C.J. Gardner-Johnson led our team in tackles with 7. Jalen Phillips had the only sack. Sauce Gardner and Tariq Woolen both had 2 picks apiece. Cam had that pick 6 in the first quarter. Nasir had that glitchy pick. No, that was Brett Jones that had that glitchy pick. And then Nasir Adderley had a good play, jumped in front of the thing. Seen it at the last minute and he got the pick. So, good stuff to him. Brandon Jones, no good stuff to him. That was fluke. That's fake. That's pretty much it. And Joey Slye missed that 1 field goal, which I feel like was the momentum killer for him early on. And we completed every goal. Perfect. Got 26 points with that. Chris Garrett, he was the one who forced that fumble in week 17 or week 18, whatever you want to call it. +2 power. Gerard Davis. And that was some good upgrades. Troy Anderson got hurt, but he'll be back next week. +2 zone, +2 tackle. Nice. What's his zone coverage now? 74, which I use him, so it really don't matter. I'm trying to get that block shed up. If I get that block shed up, he's gonna be a beast. Let's get into this press conference. Let's go. I'm glad we could reward your faith, coach. You put the right kind of pressure on us to deliver and fired up the guys. You've stolen the Packers' momentum, and all players will have +10 break tackle, play rate, and tackle for the next game. Gonna need that entire team earn 2,500 XP. Nice. I think Motec already hit it, so we should be able to go to the next one. Yes. Let's view this playoff bracket going up against Lamar Jackson. So like I said, Motec will be playing the Cardinals since they are the lowest seed team in the next round. If the Saints would have won, we would have played Motec. But since 7 seeds won, they will play On this side, Tom Brady will be going up against Joe Burrow and the Bills. And then Davis Mills will be playing against Trey Lance. And then here, Lamar Jackson versus Malik Willis. And then I want to say Matt Ryan versus... I don't even know who the heck the Cardinals got. Oh, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson. So this is the final four. You weekly awards. Deshaun Watson got it. CJ got it on our side. Oh, not CJ. Sauce Gardner got it for us. Tom Brady got it on the AFC side. And Devondre Campbell got it on the defensive side for that side. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be interesting. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and play the next one then. Go ahead and get out the way, and then when Motec ready, it'll be me and him, or me and the Cardinals, or maybe Seattle wins. I don't know. But I'm gonna end this one, guys, and I'm gonna start another one right back up, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this divisional round against the Seahawks. I'll see y'all in that one.